Coming through right here on the Heartbeat of Port-Harcourt, the beat 99.9 on a Sunday evening in Port-Harcourt City. And of course, my name is David Magman, and I got me company in the studio, right? Oh my God, I got me some genuine superstars on the rise. I got me Rein and April in the studios, baby. Welcome, guys. Welcome. What's going on? What's going on, man? Welcome.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Yeah, so, Rein and April are a duo, and you're going to be hearing two voices, and I'll be introducing them in a bit. But let me just say this at the start of this show, right? And so, the first time I played your song, like I was telling you guys, I saw the name Rein and April. Yeah. First of all, I didn't know you were a duo until I listened to the song and I could hear your two distinct voices, right? Yeah. But I was thinking to myself, there has to be something that would have happened at some April, maybe raining. Something happened, and then you guys just decided, you know what? We're going to call it Rein and April because on this day, maybe someone got served breakfast or maybe something like that. But apparently, it's a collection of both your names. What are your names? Please introduce yourself to Port-Harcourt City. What's going on?
Yeah, what's good, my people? I go by the name Toby Rein.
And I go by the name April Riddim, Port-Harcourt City.
Yeah, I don't get mixed up as well. It's not rhythm, it's Riddim.
Riddim, R-I-D-I.
Exactly.
Yeah, and together we make the Rein and April
Rein
too.
and April. But that's a very interesting name, by the way.
Yeah.
I can imagine the creative process that went into bringing that one up. Okay, you want to say something?
I like to see, like, you're right, like, Toby Rein, like, when I thought of the name, Rein was falling.
Really?
Yeah.
So I get point for my psychic powers then, I guess.
And then to bust your head, I named myself April because I was born in April.
Wow.
And I just like April.
Okay.
So let's just
That's
say
awesome.
It
That's
was
awesome.
actually raining in April.
Yeah. Together, when we hosted our first camp, it was actually the rainy season in PH. So.
Wow.
So we just picked it up, Rein and April.
So
and we're under a collective bad weather. When it's raining, it brings blessings.
Right.
You come with a refreshing vibe. You could hear it from our song.
I guess I agree with that. I'm not such a big fan of the rain, but I'm definitely a big fan of April.
Because of the flood, right?
Right. Why is that? And as well, think about it. You want to go out do something, and then it's raining. If you don't have like a car or something, you're stuck.
When I was a kid, I loved that.
Already making music at secondary school, or it was afterwards.
Everything,
you decided that you would have studied music.
We're friends, we're brothers, we're music partners.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay,
since I knew him, he had been doing music, but I was just an instrumentalist.
Okay.
And then we became friends. We started visiting each other, making beats, and that's it.
How does it make it easier to do music as a duo, being the fact that you guys are friends? Does it make it easier? Because I know someone listening out there, or a couple of people listening out there, might want to do music, and maybe they're deciding to be a duo, and they're thinking to themselves, it must be difficult being a duo, because sometimes you want to go different places with creativity. Yeah. It could be sound, it could be something else. Maybe Toby wants to do, and Riddim doesn't want to do that. How do you guys basically balance that as a group, as a duo, in doing your music?
So like it's known, like it's Toby Rein plus April Riddim.
Okay.
So Toby Rein is an independent brand, April Riddim is an independent brand. But when we come together, we form Rein and April.
Okay.
So just like in mathematics, is the Venn diagram. We have to have the common interest where we align.
I have to say.
So it's like there's a middle, there's a point where we align. You want to do this, I want to do this. Okay, so how do we come together to just...
So you find a middle ground for it.
Yeah, and obviously as friends, it makes it easier.
Love makes it easier, that's it.
So you agree with that, Riddim?
Yeah.
How do you guys just go about, when you have differences? Like he said, you guys find a middle ground, but are there other ways that you go about it as well?
We've been friends since like JS1. If we fight and insult each other, we'll come back the next day and say, bro, how far?
Yeah, but funny enough, we don't insult.
Even do that. That's
it's
the point.
Love, loyalty, and respect.
I love that.
At the end of the day, that's the highest that could happen, but it doesn't even get there. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why it's easy like that.
But there always have to be arguments in creativity, else someone is doing something wrong.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, obviously, because you have to talk about the whole thing. But now we're talking about creativity. Both of you, do you write the songs together, or it is something you guys do differently? In terms of like songwriting, or do you have someone who writes the song for you?
Most of the time, every process, like we are always together, from making the beat to recording the first verse to the last thing, to the mix.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the times we don't even write. Like, we just go straight to the mic.
Stop playing. For real.
For real. So he does his thing, I enter, do my thing.
Uh-huh.
I go, he does his thing, I enter. That's how it just pass. We are just passing the ball to score.
Yeah,
I like that.
it.
I like that because
Yeah,
I'm a big
understand.
fan of football, man.
And we don't write.
Wow.
But sometimes we do write. We do.
Okay. So basically, it's just, you go with the flow and you create magic.
Yeah.
Okay, just to talk about the music that you do now. You have an EP out. We'll be talking about the single that you put out, but let's just go to the EP that you guys have out. I can see here is on Apple Music. It's like I said, it is titled Rein in April and listed under the category of Afro beats. Would you say that is the genre of music you guys fit into, or you just do like a variety of music?
Well, we it's like we fuse different things. You get me? He does more of the hip hop, or he can do everything, and I do more of Afro, but I can do everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we bring it together.
So it's just like different elements. So like he said, it's the hip hop, and then there's the Afro,
Reggae.
maybe some R&B, reggae as well.
Yeah, I like to mention big shout out to Apple Music. Although like Burna Boy has been heavy on the Afro-Fusion. So like once it became official, I think we're kind of late to switch from the Afrobeat to the Afro-Fusion.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why it's
That's
on
why it's
Afrobeat on Apple Music.
Afrobeat there.
But actually we are Afro-Fusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously, you were here because Apple Music made this happen. Do you want to tell us a bit about that as well?
Yeah, it's for me. It's very personal because I'm a fan of Steve Jobs, the owner of Apple, and there's a movie I always watch from time to time.
Jobs.
Which is Jobs.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the movie, you see when he was introducing the iPod,
Yeah.
revolutionary, changed the whole music
definitely,
streaming business. So being chosen as like the face of Upnext in Apple for Nigeria,
Wow.
like you can see from my own standpoint, it's like, God, this is manifesting all my dreams. So we are very grateful to Apple Music for that. And from the playlist, you could see also similar artists. Rema came from there, Burna Boy. There are so many new discoveries, like one of the best playlists. So we are so happy and excited to be.
As well for you, Rhythm, a dream come true, the Apple Music thing.
Of course, yeah.
How do you feel when you guys found out that you made it to that sort of like level?
Up till today, I feel blessed. Too.
Nice.
No play, because a lot of people have gotten up there, but they didn't pass through this channel.
Yeah.
You get, and we're there. This is like kind of like a starting point, and this is where we are already.
Okay.
So it's a blessing.
Right. I just want to say this. I want to ask you this question because sometimes when I ask this, artists can say, no, you know what, I'm unique. I'm not like anybody else. Granted, that is true. Everybody has to be unique, sort of like music you do. But when we talk about music duos in Nigeria, we have to think about the Ajibor Hustlers and sometimes even the Caveman. Do you have any duos that inspire you? If you could even say like a boy band or something, I don't know. But is it a duo that inspires you guys to do sort of music you do, or is it like an individual artist? And what names can you call for us?
I think both of us were, first of all, the legend Michael Jackson.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I had similar experience with him. My dad, everybody. Michael Jackson, because I love dancing. He loves dancing too. Funny enough, we haven't dancers before this.
Wow.
So it's like Michael Jackson first of all, then every other person.
Can follow.
Give credit. Ajibor Hustlers, P Square. I watch a lot of P Square.
Nice.
I mean, I'm just a fan of good music. I don't care who the person is. If you do good music, I could take from there.
But obviously, you do have influences, people that influence the way you think about music.
Yeah, right now, shout out to Wonder Banton. That's my big brother.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, shout out to Wonder Banton. Before we let you go and talk about your single, what would you have to say? Because as Southern artists, even though you guys had a start from Bayelsa, Port-Harcourt is a Southern state as well. What would you say to artists listening to you right now in our audience or a listener? What would you say to them as to inspire them to keep pushing, keep doing music, and who knows how far they can take it to?
Firstly, I'll just say, like, if you know you're doing it right, don't stop. Just keep on going. If you know you're doing it right, because a lot of people feel like it's this, like everybody can do music. Yeah, it's easy. It's not that easy. Let me not even say it's easy.
Yeah.
But if you know you're doing it right, believe in yourself. Keep pushing.
All right.
That's just.
Do you agree with that, Toby?
Yes, sir. Like, life is what we represent. Rein and April represent life. bad weather, abundance, like everything is possible. Like think big, dream big, try to be the biggest star from PH. Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you also talking about rain still somehow. There's a bit of rain in there.
Yeah.
I see what you did. But I mean, everybody wants to have their names in lights, you know. So when you think about it, where's the future? Like if we're on a date right now, I'll be the girl asking you guys, hey, what is your long-term plan, April, Rein and April? What is that long-term plan for you guys? You could go first, Rhythm.
We're going for Grammys.
Okay. Straight up like that.
Everybody should hear it today. You understand? You can record it anywhere. We're going for Grammys. I don't know when.
When I win the Grammy, I'ma beat my chest.
Listen to the EP. You hear it there. We're not shouting.
Yeah, okay.
When it's time, we get it.
Do you agree with that as well?
Yeah.
Is that the dream, ultimate dream for you guys?
Also, like he said, me, my own dreams is like to be number one in the whole world in Spotify.
Okay.
So like basically like aside from the show off, the accolades and everything, like professional music. That's what we want to do here.
Right.
Professional music, both the theory and the practical.
All right.
We want to kill everything.
Okay, so some people might say you're doing that already. Right now, we're going to be listening to a single. Your brand new single is titled Diamonds. You want to tell us something really quick about that before you go?
Mr. Diamonds.
Diamonds is a song like I was that day we were having a very happy feeling and Rugged was there. We just started making. If you're happy, you go to the club. Yeah, I'm a piano.
Yeah.
So we started making the beat, and then before you know,
it was magic.
Yeah,
right.
Rugged is the one that produced No Competition. They've done as a
Wow,
person.
nice. That's big.
He co-produced it with us. We produced everything on the EP, but Diamonds is like exceptional, like the whole vibe.
Okay, and you can go check out the EP. It is titled Rein and April, after, of course, the duo. The first song is Rein and April. The second one is Diamonds. We're going to listen to that in a bit. Then there's Free Me, which you already listened to, No Pressure, Weather, and My Life. You're still on the Beat FM 99.9. Before you go, what are your individual social media handles so people can go follow you and check out the progress?
Okay, first of all is Rein and April Season, REIN.
That's for the duo.
Yeah,
both of you.
APRIL, then SZN, Rein and April Season. Then mine is Tobi Rein 1, TOBY REIN 1, then April Riddim 1, APRIL RIDMM.
Is it double
One.
D?
D, no,
one D.
Okay.
IMM.
Right.
1.
And we're going to the music. I'm here for a bit, so a lot of you send me messages about your Sunday. Keep doing that. I'll be reading your messages, and then it'll be arrivederci for me. We're going to this one. It is Rein and April in the studios. This tune is titled Diamonds. It's a banger.